Chioggia, overview and historical background. Chioggia is a picturesque town situated in the Veneto region of Italy, nestled on a small island within the Venetian Lagoon. Known as Little Venice, Chioggia boasts a layout similar to Venice, with narrow streets, scenic canals, and charming stone bridges. Unlike Venice, however, Chioggia has retained much of its traditional character, with a slower pace and fewer tourists. With roots dating back to ancient Roman times, Chioggia has developed a rich history and culture deeply connected to the sea, making it a fascinating destination for travelers. Chioggia's history dates back over 2 millennia, with archaeological evidence suggesting the area was inhabited as early as the 6th century BCE. Originally settled by the Etruscans and later occupied by the Romans, Chioggia became an important trade hub due to its strategic location in the Adriatic Sea. Over centuries, Chioggia was ruled by various powers, including the Byzantines, the Venetians, and later, the Austrian Empire. Each of these ruling influences contributed to Chioggia's development, leaving a rich tapestry of cultural and architectural landmarks that can still be seen today. During the Middle Ages, Chioggia played a significant role in the economic and maritime power of the Republic of Venice. Positioned on a key trading route, the town was pivotal in the salt trade, and its fishermen provided Venice with much of its seafood. The canals were integral to the town's layout, allowing for efficient transport of goods and people. Chioggia's prominence in the salt industry even led to conflicts, particularly with Genoa, Venice's rival in trade and seafaring prowess. One of the most notable events in Chioggia's history is the War of Chioggia, 1379 to 1381, a conflict between Venice and Genoa. During this war, Genoese forces captured Chioggia, briefly gaining control over the Venetian lagoon. However, Venice eventually emerged victorious, regaining Chioggia and solidifying its dominance over the Adriatic. This victory cemented Chioggia's place within the Venetian sphere of influence and underscored the town's strategic importance. Architectural beauty and layout. Chioggia is often compared to Venice due to its similar layout, with canals, bridges, and narrow alleyways crisscrossing the town. However, Chioggia has a distinct architectural style that reflects its working-class roots and maritime heritage. Unlike the elaborate palaces and grand structures of Venice, Chioggia's buildings are more modest, reflecting the town's history as a fishing and trade center. The architecture of Chioggia is characterized by colorful facades, quaint homes, and traditional fishing boats moored along the canals, adding a unique charm to the town. The main canal, the Canal Vena, runs through the heart of Chioggia and is lined with historic buildings, shops, and restaurants. The Canal Vena is crossed by several beautiful stone bridges, including the Ponte Vigo, which is the most famous and provides a stunning view of the lagoon. The Ponte Vigo leads to the Vigo Square, where visitors can enjoy views of the lagoon and the famous Vigo Column, which is topped with a small statue of the Lion of St. Mark, symbolizing Chioggia's connection to Venice. One of the most prominent architectural landmarks in Chioggia is the Cathedral of Santa Maria Assunta, which dates back to the 11th century. Originally built in a Romanesque style, the cathedral was later reconstructed in the Baroque style after being damaged in the War of Chioggia. The interior of the cathedral is adorned with beautiful frescoes, marble altars, and an impressive dome, making it a must-visit for those interested in art and history. Another important religious site is the Church of San Domenico, located on a small island within Chioggia. This church houses several notable artworks, including Tintoretto's Crucifixion, and a wooden crucifix believed to date back to the 13th century. The church's serene setting, surrounded by water, creates a peaceful atmosphere that contrasts with the bustling town center. Culture, festivals, and traditions. Chioggia has a rich cultural heritage that is celebrated through various festivals and traditions. One of the most famous events is the Sagra del Pes Fish Festival, which takes place every July. This festival celebrates Chioggia's fishing traditions and showcases the town's culinary specialties, with a particular focus on seafood. During the Sagra del Pes, the streets are filled with stalls offering freshly prepared dishes like grilled fish, fried calamari, and seafood risotto. The festival also features live music, traditional dances, and activities for families, making it a lively and vibrant celebration of Chioggia's maritime culture. Another significant cultural event in Chioggia is Carnival, celebrated similarly to the famous Venice Carnival but on a smaller and more intimate scale. Chioggia's carnival includes colorful parades, elaborate costumes, and traditional Venetian masks, reflecting the town's historical ties to Venice. Locals and visitors alike participate in the festivities, creating a joyful atmosphere that fills the streets and squares of Chioggia. Chioggia is also known for its traditional market, which takes place every Thursday along the Corso del Popolo, the town's main street. This market has been a staple of Chioggia's social life for centuries and offers a wide variety of goods, including fresh seafood, vegetables, fruits, clothing, and household items. The market is a great place to experience local life and interact with the friendly residents of Chioggia, who take pride in their town's history and traditions. In addition to its festivals, Chioggia has a thriving arts scene, with several galleries and cultural centers showcasing local artists and artisans. The Museum of Adriatic Zoology Giuseppe Alivi is another cultural attraction, offering exhibits on the marine life of the Adriatic Sea and the region's fishing industry. The museum's collections include preserved specimens, interactive displays, and historical artifacts, providing insight into the rich biodiversity of the Adriatic and the important role that fishing has played in Chioggia's history. Culinary heritage and local specialties. Chioggia's cuisine is deeply influenced by its location on the Venetian Lagoon and its long history as a fishing community. Seafood is the cornerstone of the local diet, and many traditional dishes highlight the fresh catch from the Adriatic Sea. Chioggia's restaurants and trattorias offer a variety of seafood dishes, ranging from simple, grilled fish to more elaborate preparations. One of Chioggia's signature dishes is risotto alla Chioggiata, a creamy risotto made with seafood, tomatoes, and local herbs. This dish exemplifies the flavors of Chioggia, combining the rich taste of seafood with the earthy notes of tomatoes and aromatic herbs. Another popular dish is brodetto, a traditional fish stew made with a variety of fish, shellfish, and tomatoes, often served with crusty bread. Chioggia is also known for its unique variety of radicchio, known as radicchio di Chioggia. This red, round radicchio has a slightly bitter flavor and is used in a variety of dishes, including salads, pasta, and risotto. Radicchio di Chioggia is highly prized in Italian cuisine and is often featured in regional specialties, adding a distinctive flavor and vibrant color to dishes. In addition to seafood and radicchio, Chioggia's cuisine includes other regional products such as olive oil, polenta, and local wines. The Veneto region is famous for its wine production, and Chioggia's restaurants often serve wines from nearby vineyards, including Prosecco, Sauve, and Valpolicella. These wines pair well with seafood and are an essential part of the dining experience in Chioggia. Modern life and tourism in Chioggia. Today, Chioggia is a thriving town that balances its traditional character with the demands of modern tourism. The town's slower pace and authentic atmosphere attract visitors looking for an alternative to the more crowded and commercialized Venice. Chioggia's residents take pride in their town's heritage and work to preserve its historic sites and cultural traditions. Tourism in Chioggia is supported by a variety of accommodations, including hotels, bed and breakfasts, and vacation rentals. Many of these accommodations are located near the town center, providing easy access to Chioggia's main attractions and the Venetian Lagoon. Historical ties with Venice and maritime conflicts. Chioggia's historical relationship with Venice has long been influential in shaping its identity, economy, and infrastructure. In the medieval and Renaissance periods, Chioggia was crucial to Venice's salt trade, as salt was an essential preservative before refrigeration was available. Chioggia's salt flats were among the most productive in Italy, and the Republic of Venice relied on them for both its local economy and export. Chioggia's strategic location on the lagoon and its salt production made it a valued asset, linking the two cities in trade and culture. Over time, Chioggia's allegiance with Venice led to military consequences, particularly in the War of Chioggia, 1379 to 1381, a pivotal conflict between Venice and its arch-rival, Genoa. This war was part of a long-standing rivalry as both city-states competed for maritime dominance in the Mediterranean. Chioggia, being a central outpost in the Venetian lagoon, was captured by Genoese forces, presenting Venice with a considerable threat. However, the Venetians reclaimed Chioggia, marking a critical victory and securing Venice's influence in the region. This period saw significant fortification efforts in Chioggia, strengthening its walls and canals to defend against future attacks. The Napoleonic occupation and the later Austro-Hungarian rule introduced further changes to Chioggia's governance, though its cultural and economic ties to Venice endured. The era brought about modernizations that integrated Chioggia more closely with mainland Italy and its evolving infrastructure. Although political powers shifted over centuries, Chioggia's spirit and identity remained intertwined with Venice's heritage and maritime character. Architectural landmarks and canals. Chioggia's architecture is distinctly Venetian in style, though it exhibits a modest, functional charm reflecting the town's working-class heritage. The Canal Vena serves as the main artery of the town, with historic homes, seafood markets, and artisanal shops lining its sides. A series of charming stone bridges cross the canal, offering picture-perfect views of the colorful facades and bustling waterways. The most iconic of these is the Ponte Vigo, an elegant stone bridge that provides panoramic views of the lagoon and leads to Piazza Vigo, a popular gathering spot. The Cathedral of Santa Maria Assunta, built in the 11th century, is one of Chioggia's most significant religious and architectural landmarks. Initially constructed in a Romanesque style, it was later renovated in the Baroque period, resulting in a blend of architectural influences. The interior boasts intricate frescoes, marble statues, and a grand altar, creating a spiritual ambiance that reflects the town's deep-rooted faith. Nearby, the Church of San Domenico houses precious artwork, including Tintoretto's Crucifixion, adding to Chioggia's cultural wealth. Corso del Popolo is Chioggia's main street, lined with historical buildings, cafes, and shops that capture the essence of this vibrant community. It's here that visitors can find small, family-run eateries serving classic Italian pastries, gelato, and seafood dishes. The street also hosts the Thursday Market, a tradition that dates back centuries and draws locals and visitors alike for fresh produce, seafood, clothing, and handicrafts. Local fishing industry and economic importance. The fishing industry has been a pillar of Chioggia's economy for centuries. With access to the Adriatic Sea, Chioggia's fishermen are skilled in harvesting a variety of seafood, including clams, mussels, sardines, and octopus. The Chioggia Fish Market, located near the Canal Vena, is one of the most important in Italy, supplying fresh seafood not only to local restaurants but also to larger markets across Italy and Europe. Early in the morning, the market is abuzz with fishermen unloading their daily catch, auctioning seafood to restaurant owners, and selling directly to locals who prize the freshness of Chioggia's seafood. The fish market reflects the resilience of Chioggia's fishing community, as generations have passed down knowledge of the trade. The fishing fleet, made up of traditional fishing boats called brigozzi, is a symbol of Chioggia's maritime heritage. These colorful, wooden boats with distinctive shapes are designed to navigate the shallow waters of the Venetian lagoon and the Adriatic, and they contribute to the unique maritime scenery of Chioggia's canals. Apart from fishing, salt production also remains an important industry, albeit on a smaller scale. The salt flats outside Chioggia are still operational, producing high-quality sea salt that is sold in regional markets. The salt industry is part of Chioggia's historical identity, and local salt continues to be prized for its purity and mineral content, often featured in gourmet cooking. Cuisine and specialties. Chioggia's cuisine is a testament to its coastal location and fishing heritage, with seafood as the star ingredient in most traditional dishes. Local specialties include sarde in sore, sardines marinated in vinegar with onions and raisins, grilled cuttlefish, and polenta with seafood, dishes that celebrate the bounty of the sea. These recipes are steeped in tradition, passed down through generations and made with fresh, locally sourced ingredients. A unique aspect of Chioggia's culinary scene is its variety of seafood risottos, such as risotto di go, made with lagoon fish. The town is also known for risotto alla chiazziata, which incorporates a rich tomato base, seafood, and aromatic herbs to create a robust, flavorful dish. Local trattorias offer these traditional dishes, often pairing them with Veneto wines like Prosecco or Sauve, which complement the delicate flavors of seafood. One of Chioggia's most famous exports is Radicchio di Chioggia, a vibrant, red-leafed chicory with a slightly bitter taste. Radicchio is grown in the fertile fields surrounding Chioggia, benefiting from the region's unique climate and soil. It's used in various dishes, from simple salads to risottos and pasta. Radicchio di Chioggia is celebrated for its distinctive color and flavor, and it's a staple ingredient in local cuisine, symbolizing Chioggia's agricultural pride. Chioggia's connection to the Venetian lagoon and natural beauty. Chioggia's position on the Venetian lagoon provides a unique environment rich in biodiversity and natural beauty. The lagoon is a mix of saltwater and freshwater, creating a habitat for various bird species, fish, and plant life. Birdwatchers and nature enthusiasts often visit the lagoon to observe species like herons, egrets, and flamingos. The lagoon's ecosystem is fragile and has been the focus of conservation efforts aimed at preserving its biodiversity and protecting it from pollution and overdevelopment. The nearby Sottomarina Beach, located on a narrow strip of land south of Chioggia, is a popular destination for both locals and tourists. Sottomarina is known for its long stretch of sandy beach and clear waters, ideal for swimming, sunbathing, and water sports. The beach is lined with resorts, restaurants, and recreational facilities, providing a contrast to Chioggia's historic center. Many families from the Veneto region vacation in Sottomarina, drawn by its relaxed atmosphere and scenic coastline. The Bosco Nordio Nature Reserve, located a short distance from Chioggia, offers a different kind of natural beauty. This protected forest area covers 113 hectares and features Mediterranean vegetation, pine trees, and marshlands. The reserve is a popular destination for hiking, picnicking, and nature walks, allowing visitors to experience the quieter, untouched landscapes of the region. Festivals and celebrations. Chioggia's local festivals and cultural events play a vital role in preserving its unique heritage and community spirit. The Sagra del Pes Fish Festival, held annually in July, is one of Chioggia's most anticipated events. This festival celebrates Chioggia's fishing tradition with a week-long celebration featuring seafood stalls, live music, and traditional performances. The streets of Chioggia are filled with the aroma of grilled fish, and visitors have the opportunity to sample a variety of seafood dishes prepared by local chefs. During the carnival season, Chioggia embraces its Venetian heritage with masked balls, parades, and costume competitions. While smaller than Venice's famous carnival, Chioggia's festivities offer an intimate experience, allowing visitors to enjoy the vibrant atmosphere without the large crowds. Art and craftsmanship in Chioggia. Chioggia has a vibrant history of art and craftsmanship, deeply influenced by its maritime roots and close cultural ties to Venice. Throughout the town, small art galleries and artisan shops showcase the work of local artists, often inspired by Chioggia's natural and historical surroundings. From marine-themed paintings to handcrafted glass and ceramics, these artworks reflect the town's maritime heritage and showcase local talent. Chioggia's artisans are particularly skilled in creating traditional Venetian masks, echoing the grandeur of Venice's carnival. These masks, often adorned with intricate designs and delicate feathers, are crafted by hand and are sold as souvenirs or for use during Chioggia's own carnival celebrations. Some artisans also produce Murano glass items, ranging from jewelry to decorative pieces, drawing on the influence of nearby Venice, which is world-renowned for its glassmaking. Venetian Lagoon influence on local life. Living on the Venetian Lagoon has shaped the daily lives of Chioggia's residents, who are often called Clodiensi. The lagoon provides both a natural barrier and a connection to the Adriatic Sea, which influences Chioggia's fishing industry, cuisine, and transportation. Many families in Chioggia have ties to the lagoon dating back generations, working as fishermen, boat builders, and salt harvesters. The canals are an integral part of local life, with many residents relying on boats for daily transport, fishing, or leisure. The unique ecosystem of the lagoon also affects Chioggia's agriculture. Radicchio, for example, thrives in the mineral-rich soil near the lagoon, giving it a unique flavor prized in Italian cuisine. The lagoon's natural bounty supports Chioggia's economy, but it also demands care and respect, as the town is vulnerable to high tides and flooding during seasonal weather changes. The Venetian lagoon's unique ecosystem has shaped the daily rhythms and traditions of Chioggia. Fishing has remained central to life in Chioggia for centuries, with local fishermen mastering lagoon-specific techniques that have been passed down through generations. The Brigozzi boats, with their brightly colored sails, are uniquely suited to the shallow waters of the lagoon and have become symbols of Chioggia's maritime life. In addition to fishing, the lagoon's tidal movements play a significant role in local activities, influencing fishing schedules, market hours, and even seasonal festivals. Beyond fishing, the lagoon offers a backdrop for a variety of recreational activities. Locals and visitors alike enjoy boat tours, which provide a close look at the vibrant ecosystem, from bird species like herons and flamingos to various fish and crustaceans. The shallow, calm waters of the lagoon also make it ideal for kayaking, paddleboarding, and sailing. For the people of Chioggia, the lagoon represents a source of pride and identity. Efforts are made to maintain a balance between tourism and preservation, with locals committed to protecting the lagoon's delicate ecosystem from pollution and overdevelopment. Conservation programs are also in place to restore areas affected by erosion or invasive species, ensuring that the lagoon remains a sustainable habitat for wildlife and a lasting resource for the community. Tourism infrastructure and accommodations. Chioggia's tourism infrastructure has been thoughtfully developed to retain the town's traditional character while offering modern comforts. Accommodations in Chioggia range from family-owned bed and breakfasts and small hotels in historic buildings to more modern resorts along the Sottomarina beach. Many of the hotels and guest houses are located near the town center, providing easy access to Chioggia's main attractions, such as the fish market, canals, and historic churches. For travelers seeking a longer stay, Chioggia also offers vacation rentals and self-catering apartments, often set in charming old homes with views of the canals. These options allow visitors to experience Chioggia more intimately, cooking with fresh ingredients from the local markets and immersing themselves in daily life. The nearby beaches of Sottomarina are also home to larger hotels and resorts that cater to both local and international tourists, offering amenities like beach clubs, swimming pools, and wellness centers. Transportation options are convenient and varied. Visitors can reach Chioggia by car, train, or bus, and the town's compact size makes it easy to explore on foot or by bicycle, which is a popular mode of transport for locals. For those coming from Venice, water taxis and ferries operate between the two cities, allowing visitors to enjoy a scenic journey through the Venetian Lagoon. Seasonal activities and festivals. Chioggia's attractions and activities change with the seasons, offering a range of experiences year-round. In summer, the beaches of Sottomarina are bustling with activity, drawing families, couples, and solo travelers looking to enjoy the Adriatic coast. The warm weather is perfect for swimming, sunbathing, and beach sports, and Sottomarina's beach clubs provide amenities like loungers, umbrellas, and dining options. Boat tours and lagoon excursions are popular in the summer months, allowing visitors to explore the canals and nearby islands. In contrast, autumn in Chioggia brings a quieter, more reflective atmosphere. As the crowds lessen, this season is ideal for exploring the town's historical sites, churches, and museums. The Radicchio Festival, celebrating Chioggia's famous radicchio, takes place in the fall. This event showcases local cuisine and agriculture, with chefs creating special dishes featuring this prized ingredient. Farmers and vendors set up stalls along the Corso del Popolo, offering visitors a chance to sample radicchio-based products and purchase fresh produce. Winter in Chioggia is mild, and while beach activities are less common, the season brings its own charm. Christmas festivities light up the town, with holiday markets, decorations, and local events in the town square. In early spring, Chioggia's carnival sees the streets filled with colorful costumes, Venetian masks, and festive parades. This time of year is ideal for enjoying the town's cultural heritage in a festive setting, with locals and visitors participating in carnival traditions and celebrations. Environmental and conservation efforts. Chioggia's connection to the Venetian lagoon has led to a strong environmental consciousness among its residents. The town has implemented various conservation programs to protect its unique ecosystem, focusing on preserving marine life, maintaining clean waters, and preventing overfishing. The Museum of Adriatic Zoology Giuseppe Alivi plays an educational role in this regard, providing insights into the biodiversity of the lagoon and raising awareness about environmental issues among both locals and tourists. Efforts to combat water pollution and manage waste disposal are ongoing, with community-led initiatives that encourage sustainable practices. The local government has worked to reduce plastic waste by promoting alternatives at markets and festivals, and beach cleanup events are organized regularly. Chioggia is also part of larger environmental efforts coordinated within the Veneto region, focusing on preserving the lagoon's flora and fauna and addressing the effects of climate change on water levels and erosion. The lagoon's preservation is essential not only for ecological reasons but also for economic and cultural ones, as fishing and tourism rely on the health of the lagoon's waters. Local schools often incorporate environmental education into their curricula, teaching children the importance of protecting their natural surroundings and instilling a sense of responsibility toward the lagoon. Day trips and nearby attractions. Chioggia's location makes it an excellent base for exploring the wider Veneto region and beyond. One of the most popular day trips is to Venice, which is easily accessible by ferry or car. Venice's iconic landmarks, such as St. Mark's Basilica, the Doge's Palace, and the Rialto Bridge, are a short journey away, allowing visitors to experience the grandeur of Venice while enjoying Chioggia's more relaxed ambiance. The town is also close to Padua, home to the famous Scrovegni Chapel, which houses frescoes by Giotto. Padua's Botanical Garden, the oldest of its kind in the world, and the vibrant Prato della Valle Square are also highlights. For visitors interested in exploring Veneto's wine culture, the Prosecco Hills north of Venice offer picturesque vineyards and wineries that produce some of Italy's most celebrated sparkling wines. Nature enthusiasts may enjoy a visit to the Po Delta Regional Park, located south of Chioggia. This protected area is a haven for birdwatchers and nature lovers, with its wetlands, marshes, and sand dunes providing a habitat for hundreds of bird species. Guided tours of the Po Delta are available, offering insights into the local flora and fauna and the region's environmental significance. Local legends and folklore. Chioggia's long history has given rise to various local legends and folktales that are still shared among residents and visitors. One popular legend involves Madonna della Navicella, the town's patron saint, who is believed to have saved Chioggia from a devastating storm. According to the tale, the Madonna appeared in the sky, calming the waters and sparing the town from destruction. The story is commemorated every year with a special procession in her honor, reflecting the town's deep-rooted spirituality and devotion to its patron. Another local tale revolves around ghostly apparitions said to appear near the Church of San Domenico. Locals believe that the spirits of fishermen lost at sea return to the town on stormy nights, seeking refuge in the church. These ghost stories have become part of Chioggia's folklore, adding a touch of mystery to the town's maritime heritage. For those interested in the supernatural, these tales offer a fascinating glimpse into the beliefs and traditions of Chioggia's past. Educational and research opportunities. Chioggia's location and history make it a center for marine biology research and environmental studies. The Museum of Adriatic Zoology collaborates with universities and research institutions, hosting programs focused on the lagoon's ecology, the Adriatic's marine life, and sustainable fishing practices. The museum's educational initiatives aim to foster a deeper understanding of marine ecosystems and inspire future generations to protect the Adriatic's natural resources. Educational tours and workshops are offered for students, covering topics like marine biodiversity, ecosystem preservation, and the importance of sustainable fishing. These programs are available to both local schools and visiting groups, allowing students to explore Chioggia's unique environment and learn about the interconnectedness of the lagoon's ecosystem. Conclusion: Chioggia's enduring appeal. Chioggia's charm lies in its authentic Venetian character, rich cultural heritage, and deep connection to the sea. From its historic buildings and bustling fish markets to its scenic canals and beaches, Chioggia offers a unique blend of history, nature, and community. For visitors seeking an alternative to the busy streets of Venice, Chioggia provides a serene and immersive experience where traditions are alive, and the beauty of the Venetian lagoon is ever present. With a dedication to preserving its environment and culture, Chioggia continues to attract those who appreciate history, local flavor, and natural beauty. Whether it's enjoying a fresh seafood meal along the Canal Vena, exploring the town's art and festivals, or simply taking in the peaceful ambiance of the lagoon, Chioggia offers a genuinely Italian experience rooted in tradition and maritime life. Maritime navigation and Chioggia's historical role. Chioggia has played a significant role in the development of maritime navigation due to its strategic position on the Venetian lagoon. During the Middle Ages and Renaissance, Chioggia served as an essential navigational point for ships entering and exiting the Adriatic Sea. Mariners relied on Chioggia as a safe harbor, a place to restock supplies, and a spot to repair vessels before heading into the often treacherous Adriatic waters. With the advent of the Republic of Venice, Chioggia became a hub for navigation studies and maritime education. The town's captains and sailors were renowned for their expertise in handling ships on the lagoon's shallow waters and through the narrow channels that characterized the region. Their skills contributed to Venice's success as a maritime powerhouse, and Chioggia's maritime schools trained generations of sailors who went on to serve the Venetian Republic. Lighthouses and signal towers were constructed along the lagoon and coast, allowing Chioggia to guide incoming and outgoing ships safely. Some of these structures, though now modernized, still stand as testaments to the town's long-standing commitment to seafaring and navigation. Today, Chioggia's fishing fleet and recreational vessels continue to benefit from this legacy of maritime expertise, as well as from the historical navigational routes established centuries ago. Chioggia's contributions to Venetian art and literature. Though smaller and less celebrated than Venice, Chioggia has a rich tradition of artistic expression that complements its larger neighbor's artistic legacy. Chioggia's artists were influenced by the Venetian school of painting, which emphasized vibrant colors, naturalistic representation, and a focus on light and shadow. Many artists from Chioggia traveled to Venice to study under renowned painters, bringing these techniques back and incorporating local themes, such as seascapes, fishing scenes, and lagoon life. The Church of San Domenico and the Cathedral of Santa Maria Assunta contain religious artworks by local artists who sought to capture Chioggia's spiritual life. These pieces often depict biblical stories with backgrounds inspired by the town's scenery, creating a blend of the divine and the everyday. Frescoes, paintings, and sculptures found in Chioggia's churches and public buildings remain a testament to the town's artistic contributions and spiritual devotion. Literature also holds a special place in Chioggia's cultural history. Local writers have documented life in the lagoon, the unique dialect of Chioggia, and the traditions that define this fishing community. These works, which include both historical accounts and contemporary novels, offer readers insights into the town's resilience, humor, and values. Prominent figures from Chioggia. Several notable figures from Chioggia have made contributions to Italy's history, culture, and economy. Among them, Giuseppe Allevi stands out as a pioneer in marine biology. Born in Chioggia in the 18th century, Allevi conducted extensive research on the Adriatic's marine life, laying the groundwork for future studies in marine ecosystems. His work has had a lasting impact on environmental science, and Chioggia honors him through the Museum of Adriatic Zoology, which carries his name and showcases local marine species and habitats. Chioggia is also home to several historical naval figures, many of whom served in the Venetian fleet. These sailors and captains contributed to Venice's maritime dominance, and their stories are celebrated in local folklore and family histories. Today, Chioggia's naval legacy is reflected in the expertise of its fishing fleet, which maintains a proud tradition of seamanship. Another prominent figure, Andrea Palladio, Italy's renowned Renaissance architect, visited Chioggia and influenced its architectural style, leaving subtle marks on the town's layout and design. His influence can be seen in the structure of public buildings and the elegance of Chioggia's canal side homes, which embody Palladio's principles of symmetry and classical design. The Chioggia dialect and local expressions. Chioggia is known for its unique dialect, Chiazziato, a variant of Venetian that incorporates words and phrases specific to the town's fishing and lagoon culture. Chiazziato is distinct from Standard Italian, with linguistic roots that reflect the blending of influences from Venetian and Maritime cultures. Locals take pride in this dialect, and it's not uncommon to hear it spoken in markets, cafes, and within families. Chiazziato has a melodic sound, characterized by clipped syllables and unique expressions. The dialect includes many terms related to fishing, the sea, and daily life, reflecting Chioggia's history as a fishing community. For example, the Chiazziato word for boat and specific fishing techniques differ from the standard Italian terms, illustrating the town's intimate relationship with the sea. Many elders still speak Chiazziato fluently, and efforts are made to preserve it through cultural initiatives and local schools that teach the dialect to younger generations. Chioggia's local economy and small businesses. Chioggia's economy is rooted in fishing, agriculture, and tourism, with small businesses playing a crucial role in the local community. The fishing industry remains the backbone of Chioggia's economy, providing jobs for a significant portion of the population. Fishing cooperatives and family-owned businesses manage the fleet, with some families involved in fishing for multiple generations. Agriculture, particularly the cultivation of Radicchio di Chioggia, also contributes to the town's economy. Local farms are primarily small-scale operations, with a focus on quality and traditional methods. This radicchio is prized for its flavor and color, making it a staple ingredient in both local and Italian cuisine. Tourism has grown steadily in recent decades, with Chioggia's unique charm attracting visitors seeking an authentic Italian experience. Family-owned restaurants, cafes, and artisan shops contribute to the town's appeal, offering visitors a taste of local culture and cuisine. The hospitality industry, though modest compared to Venice, thrives on personalized service and traditional offerings, making Chioggia a favorite for those who prefer a quieter, more intimate Italian destination. Museums and cultural institutions. Chioggia is home to several museums and cultural institutions that celebrate its history, maritime heritage, and natural environment. The Museum of Adriatic Zoology Giuseppe Alivi is a highlight, featuring a collection of marine specimens and exhibits on the lagoon's biodiversity. This museum not only honors Alivi's work but also serves as a research center, educating visitors on the importance of marine conservation and lagoon ecology. The Civic Museum of Chioggia offers a journey through the town's history, with exhibits ranging from ancient artifacts to Renaissance art. The museum houses paintings, sculptures, and everyday objects that reflect Chioggia's past, from its Roman origins to its role in the Venetian Republic. Through these collections, visitors gain insight into the daily life of Chioggia's residents, as well as the town's role in historical events such as the War of Chioggia. Traditional crafts and souvenirs. Chioggia is known for its traditional crafts, many of which are connected to its fishing heritage. Artisans create handmade fishing nets, a craft that has been practiced for centuries and remains a symbol of Chioggia's fishing culture. These nets are both functional and decorative, with smaller versions sold as souvenirs to visitors. Handmade baskets, used by fishermen to carry their catch, are another local craft that reflects the town's traditions. Venetian-style masks and Murano glass items are also popular souvenirs, drawing on Chioggia's proximity to Venice. While authentic Murano glass is crafted in Murano, some Chioggia artisans create unique glass pieces inspired by Venetian styles, such as small sculptures, jewelry, and decorative items. These crafts are sold in local markets and artisan shops, allowing visitors to bring a piece of Chioggia's culture home. Chioggia's unique role in the Venetian lagoon's ecosystem. Chioggia plays a vital role in the health of the Venetian lagoon's ecosystem, acting as both a natural barrier and a habitat for diverse marine species. The marshlands and salt flats surrounding Chioggia support a rich biodiversity, providing food and shelter for various fish, birds, and plants. Chioggia's fishing practices are designed to sustain the ecosystem, with local regulations in place to prevent overfishing and protect vulnerable species. In addition to supporting wildlife, Chioggia's ecosystem acts as a buffer against flooding, a concern for both Chioggia and Venice. Wetlands help absorb excess water, reducing the impact of high tides and storms. Efforts to maintain and restore these wetlands are crucial to the lagoon's long-term health, and Chioggia's residents are actively involved in conservation initiatives to protect their unique environment. Chioggia's culinary influence beyond Italy. Chioggia's culinary influence extends beyond Italy, particularly through its seafood and radicchio. Radicchio di Chioggia is exported to various countries, where it is prized for its distinctive color and slightly bitter flavor. This vegetable has become popular in international cuisine, appearing in dishes ranging from salads to grilled dishes and even gourmet creations. Chioggia's seafood, especially octopus, sardines, and shellfish, has also inspired chefs worldwide. The town's traditional recipes, such as sardine in sore and risotto with seafood, have been adapted by chefs in other countries, showcasing Chioggia's culinary impact on global cuisine. Chioggia is a captivating blend of maritime heritage, rich cultural traditions, and natural beauty. Known as Little Venice, it offers a more intimate, authentic experience than its famous neighbor, with vibrant markets, historic canals, and unique culinary offerings, such as radicchio and fresh seafood. From its dedication to lagoon conservation to its commitment to preserving local dialects and crafts, Chioggia embodies a resilient community deeply connected to its roots. For those seeking a true taste of Italian coastal life, Chioggia is a remarkable destination that charms all who visit.